Hello friends, this is Ajay, your educator of sociology at ExamBut. So welcome back to our channel. This is ExamBut channel, and I have made so many videos on YouTube on social research. तो उस पर हमने काफ़ी चीज़ें डिस्कस कर ली हुई हैं. उसमें मैं 4 लेक्चर की वीडियोज ऑलरेडी बना चुका हूँ. आज मैं एक आपके लिए उसको अभी आगे पढ़ाएंगे. उसके साथ ही मैंने एक्चुअली क्लासेस बोरिंग ना हो इसलिए मैं एक नया टॉपिक आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ. और मैं एक कंसेप्ट जो CUET PG के लिए मेनली कंसेप्ट्स हैं सोशियोलॉजी के, बिकॉज यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि जो सोशियोलॉजी का सिलेबस है यदि आप उसको देखें तो उसमें 2 जगह कल्चर का पार्ट मेंशन है. कल्चर सोशियोलॉजी के लिए यू कैन से दैट इट इज़ अ मेन ब्लॉक जिसपे आपकी बिल्डिंग खड़ी होनी है सोशियोलॉजी की. तो इसको समझना बहुत ज़रूरी हो जाता है. और कल्चर आपका सबसे बड़ा टॉपिक है. मैं ये कहूँगा कि कल्चर में मैं यदि सारी वीडियोज बनाऊँ यूट्यूब पे तो कम से कम 10 वीडियोज इस पर ऑलरेडी बन सकती हैं. तो ये बहुत बड़ा एक बहुत वास्ट टॉपिक है कल्चर. सबसे पहले हमें कल्चर को समझना होगा क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वी आर कंफ्यूज एज आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट द नॉर्मल सेइंग अबाउट द सोसाइटी एंड द सोशियोलॉजिकल सेइंग्स अबाउट द सोसाइटी बोथ आर 2 different things. So understanding culture from the perspective of sociology, it is very basic for you to know more about sociology and to be a good aspirant of CUET PG 2023 sociology. एंड जब आप इसको समझेंगे क्योंकि इससे कई आपके इसमें कई टर्म्स आएंगे, मैं आगे आपको बताऊंगा. सॉरी, लेट मी रफ इट. ओके, जब मैं आपको बताऊंगा तो उसमें बताऊंगा कि कई सारे टॉपिक्स कई सारे टर्म्स आएंगे. जैसे मैं आपको बताता हूँ, लेट मी शो यू ऑन PDF. Ethnocentricism, genocentricism, and so many things are for in this video. Actually, our motive is to tell you about culture and its characteristics. So in this video we will read about them, and in upcoming videos we will be discussing about more concepts and more terms that are used in culture. So friends, first of all I am here to tell you what exactly the culture is from the sociological perspective. Friends, culture has been defined in numbers of ways. culture को हम लोग कई तरीके से define करते हैं. Some of these definitions are given below. कुछ definitions हैं उनके थ्रू हम कल्चर को समझते हैं. सबसे पहले मैं आपको definitions बताता हूं, इसके बाद मैं इसको इंटरप्रेट करूंगा in my own language. इसको देख लेते हैं पहले. ये सबसे पहले मैं इसलिए बता रहा हूं क्योंकि आपको एक सोशियोलॉजिकल जो लेंस से कल्चर को देखना है वो आपको तभी पता होगा जब आप इसका इनसाइट्स समझ पाएंगे. यू विल बी गेटिंग द इनसाइट्स ऑफ कल्चर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल लुक इनटू द डेफिनेशंस. अकॉर्डिंग टू सोरोकिन कहते हैं कि कल्चर स्टैंड्स फॉर द मोरल्स, स्पिरिचुअल्स एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल अटेनमेंट्स ऑफ मैन. एवरीथिंग दैट इज अटेन्ड बाय अ मैन, इट माइट बी हिज मोरल्स, हिज स्पिरिचुअल आइडियाज, स्पिरिचुअल थिंकिंग and intellectual. Let's understand these terms. Morals are nothing but it is learned by your socialization process. I am giving a brief intro of socialization here because without socialization you cannot understand culture in a broader term. Okay, so Sorokin कहना चाहता है socialization is nothing but it is your after birth whatsoever you learn in your society, it is under socialization. I will give you a sociological definition of socialization when I will teach you socialization, but just to keep you very concise, just keep the terms very concise in your mind, I am here to tell you that what exactly and how we need to know the socialization and what is its hack. What is the hack of socialization? So in short I can say that everything that you learn in a society and after birth you learn to live in a society, and this whole process to learn living in a society is under this term that is socialization, and whatsoever you learn through your socialization is a part of your culture. Very simple. A man is born, then he will live in a society because as Aristotle already said, man is a social animal. So he has to live in a society, and if he is living in a society then he will be socialized socialized in a particular manner according to the events and according to the ceremonies that are taking place in that particular society, according to their rules and regulations, norms, values. Everything of that particular society will be learned from that particular person who is right now born, who is right now is taking birth. So friends, उस प्रोसेस को, उस सोसाइटी के जो पर्टिकुलर हैक्स हैं उनको समझने के लिए या उस प्रोसेस को करते समय जो चीजें वो यूज करता है या जो चीजें उसे सिखाई जाती हैं, दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर कल्चर, दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर कल्चर. एवरीथिंग दैट कम्स इन अ सोसाइटी, दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर कल्चर. सो एवरीथिंग अकॉर्डिंग टू सोरोकिन, कल्चर स्टैंड्स फॉर द मोरल्स, स्पिरिचुअल एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल अटेनमेंट्स ऑफ अ मैन. जो मैन उस पर्टिकुलर सोसाइटी में रहकर सीखता है, दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर कल्चर. सो आई थिंक, आई होप कि आपको अच्छे से समझ में आया होगा. अभी हम लोग और डेफिनेशंस देखेंगे तो मोर क्लियर, इट वुड बी मोर क्लियर टू यू ऑल. Anyway, so according to Bidney also focused on the topic of culture, and he gave a very important definition. And this is the definition that is asked so many times in NET JRF exam, and in CUT PG exam it is also expected that it would be asked. So just I will teach you and I will give you the hacks how to learn this definition, because you cannot learn this definition by word by word. So I will give you some hacks how to learn definitions, either these are of culture or any other topic in sociology. Especially, so if I am talking about Sorokin definition, then there are some hacks. Through them you can learn the whole definition without learning it by word. Anyways, so in Sorokin definition you can catch three: morals, spirituals, and intellectual attainment. So just get these three words in your mind everywhere, every time, because many of the time so many questions are asked on the basis of definitions. In question it might be asked that culture stands for the moral, spiritual, and intellectual attainments of men. Who say whose definition it is, who says this sentence? Such type of questions are asked in your NET JRF exam and in your CUT PG exam as well. So you need to learn all these three terms in the definition of Sorokin. Moving forward, I will be discussing here now about the definition of David Bidney. David Bidney defines the culture as the self-cultivation of the natural geographical environment. So Bidney said that culture is nothing but it is as the self-cultivation of the natural geographical environment. The environment that we create around us is nothing but it is a culture, according to Bidney. And how types of facts, which type of facts, how many are those in numbers who are included in this process are given below. According to Bidney, he says that culture is a production of agrofacts. Please keep these terms in your mind ever when you go through this definition of David Bidney. Agrofacts. Agrofact is the key term of the definition of David Bidney. Agrofacts, artifacts, sociofacts, and many facts. Many of the definitions, or at many times you can be catching these in this way. Many times it is also known as mentifacts: language, religion, art, etc. So now I am going to decipher these words that I told you, and I just underlined these words. So the first one was agrofacts. What are agrofacts? Agrofacts are nothing but these are the products of cultivation. In cultivation, whatsoever is taking place, that comes under this particular word, that is agrofacts. So agrofacts, artifacts are nothing but these are the products of industry. Anything that is manufactured in an industry is a part of your artifact. Artifact would be including including every manufactured material that is taking place in a industry. So industry doesn't mean that it is a vast energy and vast industry or a colossal building where this production is taking place anywhere, your chai tapri or any dhaba, anything that is produced by a man in the service of others, or in the consummation of themselves, that would be included in your artifacts. So the third word is socio-facts. Social organization. In a social organization, we have so many types. Of facts. In socio-facts, I can say that if your norms, your values, your morals, your folkways, your mores, everything that is a part of your socio-fact. Because social organization is there to decipher or just to reproduce all these type of notions. So socio-facts will be there, including everything that is produced by a social organization. And menti-facts are nothing but that is the creation of our mind. Language. What is language? Language is nothing but it is a medium of communication, and this medium of communication is made just by your mind, by thinking. So menti-fact would be there, including your language, religion. Religion is nothing but it is a faith that you have in your life, that you have for your own self. As Mahatma Gandhi said, that religion is nothing but it is a process of self-realization. So what exactly the word, or what exactly the object is here that is working? That is nothing but it is your mind. It is nothing but it is the creation or production of our mind. Either I talk about language, religion or art. All these are the products of our mind. So these would be included under this very heading, that is menti-facts. So I think that you have gotten the whole idea of these terms, and again I will be repeating this definition in one way so that you can understand it in a better way, and you can get the whole idea what exactly the Bidni was trying to say. So friends, let me drop it so that you can get the real point clearly. Anyways, so David Bidni is there to say, I am going to read it in one way. David Bidni defines the culture as the self-cultivation of the natural geographical environment. He says that culture is a product of agrofacts, artifacts, socio-facts and menti-facts. So when all these facts are under one line, or all these facts are included, then it makes the very term that is culture. I think that you have gotten the definition. In Hindi I will also tell you. डेविड बिडनी कहता है कि कल्चर कुछ नहीं है बल्कि ये हमारे द्वारा बनाया गया ही एक नोशन है जो इंक्लूड करता है एग्रोफैक्ट्स को, आर्टिफैक्ट्स को, सोशियोफैक्ट्स को और मैन्युफैक्ट्स को. एग्रोफैक्ट्स में वो सब चीजें आएंगी जो आपने प्रोडक्शन ग्राउंड लेवल पे या जो आपने कल्टीवेशन के थ्रू प्रोड्यूस किया है, योर ग्रेन्स and everything that is produced as a raw material for industry, that is also agrofact. But when it is gone through a process, that is your food processing, then it is converted in artifacts, so products of the industries. And then your socio-fact, social organizations में norms, values, mores, folkways, everything, that is your socio-fact. And menti-fact जो आपकी माइंड से बनाए गए, रिलीजन हो, आर्ट हो, and either I talk about art, religion or language. So ये आपके क्या है, menti-facts है. तो इन्हीं सबको जब इंक्लूड कर दिया जाता है, that is your own culture. I hope कि आपको अच्छे से समझ में आया होगा. So moving to the next definition, and in this definition, this is also very important, and please guys note it down in your notebook. These two definitions are very much required for CUT PG exam. When you are going to approach this CUT PG exam, you all need to understand what exactly David Bidni and McIver is trying to say while defining the culture in their own ways. So McIver's definition is saying that culture is the expression of our nature in our modes of living. Please catch this line. This is the point to catch. Culture is nothing but it is the expression of our nature in our modes of living. हमारे जीवन में हम जैसे रहते हैं तो हम अपने आप को कैसे एक्सप्रेस करते हैं, दूसरों के सामने, that is the part, that is the whole part of your culture. How exactly you came to perform yourself before others? Through the process of socialization, because the process of socialization is there. Socialization is there to teach you how you are going to perform yourself towards society, towards yourself, towards your parent, towards your family, towards the state, towards the nation, towards the world, towards this earth. Anything, everything. When I will teach you socialization, I will teach you the agents of socialization, and in agents of socialization, I will teach you who are there to teach you how exactly you are molded in a particular form. Because there are so many types, there are so many types to perform yourself, but you are socialized in a particular manner, in a particular way, in a particular sense. So you perform when the socialization is done. See guys, socialization is a everlasting process. Socialization never ends up. It goes on throughout your life until your death. After your death, nothing can be, because then according to Hindu text you are a soul, and through in another religions it is another matter. When I will teach you religion, then I will teach you the concept of soul, the work of Durkheim, the work of Tyler, and many more. Anyways, so that is the topic of another one, and everything is included in your sociology syllabus. When I will teach these particular forms, these particular notions or particular phenomena, I will be teaching you all about soul, what is soul, and what is the theory of naturalism, what is the theory of soul, spirit, इसको spirit भी बोलते हैं, तो what is theory, everything will be taught you later on. Anyways, so I just need to make you to understand what exactly the socialization is, because without socialization you cannot be studying, you cannot be getting the term culture. And why I have not taken the classes on socialization before teaching this very term culture, because culture is a part, culture is the block of this process socialization. It is like a brick of this whole building. This is the whole building, socialization, and culture is a part, culture is a brick that is going to work when your building is to be constructed. Anyways, so coming back to our lines, as I was discussing about McIver. So McIver culture is according to McIver, culture is nothing but it is the expression of our nature in our modes of living and our thinking, whatsoever you think, intercourse, in our literature, in religion, in recreation, enjoyment, every movement of your life is included in culture. See, what else is skipping from here? Nothing, bro. Sorry. Actually, it becomes very normal, but no, I need to be very. Oh yeah, sorry, bro. Sorry, student. So modes of living and our thinking, intercourse, in our literature. We are not dude. That's why. Anyways, so living, our thinking, intercourse, in our literature, in religion, in recreation and enjoyment, every part of your life is included under this very definition that is given by McIver. So in sociology, the word culture is used. Now this definition ends up here, and this is the conclusion I will be teaching it. So I hope कि आपको McIver की definition समझ में आएगी. Once again I will be reciting it so that you can understand it in a better way. Anyways, so why it is zooming in or zooming out again and again, I don't know, but anyways we need to understand it very carefully. McIver is there that culture is the expression of our nature in our modes of living, our thinking, intercourse, and our literature, in religion, in recreation and enjoyment. So these are the words that you need to catch while learning this definition, so that whenever you go to the exam, you can get the hacks of this definition and you will be there clicking or pressing the right one option. So in this definition you need to catch these points. Let me highlight it. Okay, anyways, modes of living, thinking, intercourse, and religion, recreation and enjoyment. Please खींच these words because please, तो ये आपको ज्यादा हेल्प करेंगे. अब हम इसको कल्चर को इन कंक्लूजन वे में देख लेते हैं कि वास्तव में कल्चर क्या है. फ्रेंड्स, इन सोशियोलॉजी the word culture is used to denote acquired behaviors. Again, what is your acquired behavior? How you came to know about a particular behavior? That is through the process of socialization. I already teach you. I have taught you what exactly the socialization or the process of socialization is. Anyways, so culture is used to denote acquired behavior which are shared. Culture is not particular. When I will teach you the characteristics of culture, I will teach you that culture is external. It is not internal. Whatsoever I am doing inside my mind, that is not a part of culture. That is your mind process. But what you do before your society, towards your society, that would be a part of your culture. Where if you will not work according to your culture, then you will be punished. That is another matter, and I will be teaching about that later on. So which are shared by and transmitted among the members of the society. The essential points in culture is that it is acquired, as I already told you. It is acquired by man as a member of society and persists through tradition. All these lines I already have taught you. Anyway, so I hope कि आपको कल्चर का जो कंसेप्ट है वो अच्छे से समझ में आया होगा. अब हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे. यदि अभी भी आपको फ्रेंड्स कल्चर अच्छे से समझ में नहीं आया है, किसी भी तरह का कोई भी डाउट है, तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में हमसे पूछ सकते हैं. मैं पर्टिकुलरली आके वहां पे उसका आंसर करूंगा. तो फ्रेंड्स, इसके बाद मूविंग ऑन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड और मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, आई वुड से दैट नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू अबाउट द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ कल्चर. So have a look of this. Have a look of this slide. This slide is going to teach you about the characteristics of culture. Characteristics of culture. So it is very tough because I am using this. I am using this PPT first time. Many of the times I used to teach you on my PPT presentation, but this is I made this actually on WordPad. So first time actually I am facing this type of problem. Anyways, I am also in a process of learning how to use a smart board. That is my type of socialization. Anyways, so now I am here to teach you about the characteristics of culture. It is also a part of culture because I am also learning the culture of online classes. So anyways, I am here and I assure you that I am here to teach you all in a better manner so that you can crack this very exam in a very germane form, or I can say in a very short form, in a very easy way. This is the right term, because we are targeting here our prestigious universities of India. So it becomes a very clear to us. It should be very clear to us that we have to be very grave. Gravity is very required when you are preparing for an exam and like CUT PG, because it is a very competitive exam. There is a great competition in this exam, because you all know that in JNU there are only 96 seats and the competition is very high. Almost 15,000 students in sociology are going to fill this form and they will sit in the exam, and in 15,000 only 96 will be selected as JNUites. So you need to be very grave while you are preparing for your CUT PG sociology exam. Anyways, so you all need to be very grave. And when I was preparing for my exam, I was there to make all the notes from many books, because I was not having such type of classes as I am presenting towards you. So but now I am here to teach you all. And when I was preparing for myself, I decided that when I would be there in JNU, I will definitely I am definitely going to teach you all, so that it will become very convenient to you all to crack this very high exam in a easy way, in a better manner. सो प्लीज़ हमारा जो बैच आ रहा है उसको आप लोग अच्छे से जल्दी परचेज कर लें, क्योंकि कल से ही 21 से हम लोगों की क्लासेस स्टार्ट होने वाली हैं, तो हम लोग उस पर वर्क कर रहे हैं। तो फ्रेंड्स ये ज़रूरी हो जाता है कि आप हमारे बैच से जल्दी जुड़े, क्योंकि लाइव क्लासेस में अलग ही मजा आएगा। 21 से हम लोगों का बैच है। एनीवेज, तो फ्रेंड्स नाउ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ कल्चर। सो द फर्स्ट एंड द वेरी मोस्ट डेफिनेशन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक of culture is that culture is an acquired quality. Actually, when I was teaching you about the conclusion of culture, just above this definition or just above this slide, I already told you all these terms, but in a better manner, just to interpret just to interpret every sentence in a better manner. I have been here to take all these slides in this manner. Anyway, so culture is an acquired quality. ये आपके अंदर से या by birth नहीं है, ये आपके, it is acquired quality that you learn from your society through the process of socialization. Culture is an innate trait learned through socialization. ये socialization के आपके थ्रू आप सीखते हैं। Socialization habits and thoughts are called as culture. So culture is learned. Culture is learned. This is the line, I already have highlighted it so that you can get the point what exactly I am trying to say, that culture is learned. Culture is learned. The second characteristic of culture is social, not individual heritage of man. The one man has not created the whole culture of a particular society. All the norms, all the values, folk-based norms, everything is not constructed or created by a particular man. It is the product of the society as a whole. सारी society ने मिलकर एक culture बनाया हुआ है. So culture is social. It is learned. It is outside the person, towards the society, by the society, towards the society. So culture is social and not individual heritage of man. It is inclusive of the expectation of the members of the group. It is a social product. Where I use this term in the definition of Bidney. Bidney said that is sociofact. According to the definition of Bidney. Bidney ने ये शब्द यूज किया है। The third definition of culture is idealistic. Friends, किसी भी सोसाइटी का एक आइडियल फॉर्म होता है जिसमें आपको बिहेव किया जाता है, जिसमें आपको एक्सपेक्ट किया जाता है कि आप उस पर्टिकुलर वे में बिहेव करेंगे, और जब आप उसके अकॉर्डिंगली बिहेव नहीं करते हैं तो आपको सैंक्शंस लगाए जाते हैं। दैट इज अंडर दिस टर्म सोशल कंट्रोल. आई विल बी टीचिंग अबाउट सोशल कंट्रोल लेटर ऑन. एनीवेज, सो कंट्रोल वो हम अलग से पढ़ेंगे. बट कल्चर इज आइडियलिस्टिक. कल्चर एम्बॉडीज द आइडियाज, नॉर्म्स ऑफ द ग्रुप. इट इज अ सम टोटल of the ideal patterns and norms of behavior of a group. The fourth characteristic of culture is the total social heritage. वही जो पहले टर्म में हम कहे हैं कि किसी की अपनी इंडिविजुअलिस्टिक हेरिटेज नहीं है, इट इज सोशल हेरिटेज. Moving forward, I would say that the fifth characteristic of culture is that culture fulfills some needs. Culture fulfills some needs. Culture fulfills those ethical and social needs of the group which are ends in themselves. The sixth characteristic of culture is that culture is an integrated system. Culture possesses order, system. Its various parts are integrated with each other, and any new element which is introduced is also integrated. So culture is an integrated. किसी सोसाइटी का पूरा होल प्रोसेस किस तरह से वो बिहेव करता है, that is an integrated system, and this integrated system is known as culture. The seventh characteristic of culture is that language is the chief vehicle of culture. Language is the chief vehicle of culture. Man lives not only in the present but also in the past and future. He is enabled to do because he possesses language which transmits to him what was learned in the past and enables him to transmit the acculturation wisdom. And I will be teaching you all about the acculturation accumulated, sorry, it was accumulated, it was transmitted to the accumulated wisdom. तो हम फ्रेंड्स इससे क्या समझते हैं, इसको हम लोग, इसको मैं थोड़ा आपको बहुत ही आसान तरीके में बताता हूँ. Man lives not only in the present but also in the past and future. He enabled to do because he possesses languages which transmit. Friends, इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि एक पर्टिकुलर जनरेशन को ले लीजिए आप. सपोज करिए ये टाइम फ्रेमिंग में कोई किसी का जन्म हुआ 2000 में और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कितने, ओके 2080 तक जिया, 80 साल वो बंदा जिया. तो जो कल्चर है उस सोसाइटी का, जिस पर्टिकुलर सोसाइटी में इसने जन्म लिया है, वो 80 साल में क्रिएट नहीं है. इट इज ऑल्सो इंक्लूडिंग टाइम पीरियड बिफोर 2000 एंड इट ऑल्सो इंक्लूडिंग द पार्ट दैट इज आउट ऑफ 2080 बिकॉज culture is also evolving likewise our society. So at a fixed time the culture is not static, it is always growing up, it is always growing up. And इसीलिए culture includes the past, future and present. Enables because, और लैंग्वेज भी ऐसे ही है. लैंग्वेज पर्टिकुलर समय पे कोई पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज होगी, लेकिन उसमें हम देखते हैं स्लैंग्स बनते हैं, तो पर्टिकुलरली डेली स्लैंग्स भी तैयार होते जा रहे हैं और हमारी जो कल्चर है वो इवॉल्व होता जा रहा है. और दिन प्रतिदिन क्या होता है, दैट बिकम्स इवॉल्व. अब मैं यहाँ पे गुड क्यों यूज नहीं कर रहा हूँ, आप सोच रहे हो कि अच्छा बनता है. भाई कई बार कल्चर बिगड़ता भी है, तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन टाइम एंड सिचुएशन एंड स्पेस. ओके, सो हम उसको एक बेटर टर्म क्या यूज करेंगे, इवॉल्व. कल्चर इवॉल्व करता है जैसे लाइक बाई ह्यूमंस. So in this video the main motive was to you, the main motive of mine was that I would be here to express the whole phenomena of culture, so that you can understand what exactly the culture is, what are the definitions, what are the characteristics. In our next lectures I will be discussing about many terms that are used in culture: ethnocentrism, genocentrism, Wallrace theory, and many of the thinkers, Herkovitz and Folkways by Sumner, in many of the things that are included in culture. Every term would be taught you by me. And I hope कि आपको ये वीडियो अच्छे से समझ में आया होगा. अब भी यदि कल्चर इसी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स में आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, प्लीज डू कमेंट सो दैट आई कैन आंसर इन अ बेटर मैनर. एंड मेरा मेन मोटिव आपको पढ़ाने का है और समझाने का है, ताकि कोई भी क्वेश्चन आए किसी भी तरह का, आप उसको आसानी से क्रैक कर पाएं और उस क्वेश्चन को क्रैक करके अपना होल एग्जाम को क्रैक कर पाएं और CUT में टॉप स्कोर कर पाएं. क्योंकि मैंने ऑलरेडी आपको बताया देयर आर ओनली 96 सीट्स इन JNU, एंड इफ यू आर विलिंग, यू आर एस्पायरिंग फॉर JNU, देन यू नीड टू बी वेरी ग्रेव एंड जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द पैटर्न ऑफ दिस very syllabus, the pattern of CUT is for sociology especially, because in sociology there are so many in sociology there are many types of knowledge. Somebody will be there to say that I am here just to know about sociology and just to know the society. But friends, CUT has declared their own syllabus. You need to go in a particular way according to their syllabus, so that you can be very prepared for this particular exam. So आप आसानी से क्रैक कर पाए. तो जो स्टैटिक जो सिलेबस है उस पर स्टैटिक रहिए, उस पर जस्ट स्टिक टू द सिलेबस, एंड उसी के थ्रू और उसी जैसा हमारा सिलेबस है उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली मैं भी पढ़ा रहा हूँ. तो आप हमारी क्लासेस से जुड़े रहिए, एग्जाम बट से जुड़े रहिए. एक रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे, एज यू ऑल नो दिस इज वेरी मच नीडेड, बिकॉज हमारा जो एग्जाम बट का मेन चैनल है, प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब दिस, सो दैट जो भी आपको हमारे एग्जाम बट पे वीडियोज आती हैं उनका आपको सबसे पहले अपडेट मिल पाए. बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिए. ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अवर एग्जाम बट प्लेटफॉर्म, बिकॉज यदि आप एग्जाम बट से जुड़ेंगे तो आपको वीडियो जो ऑब्वियसली उनका आपके पास एक्सेस हो जाएगा. इसके साथ ही हमारे चैनल को हम लोगों ने बाइफरकेट कर दिया था आपकी आसानी के लिए, तो उनको भी आप लोग सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए. CUT PG स्पेशली सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए यदि आप PG के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हैं. इसके साथ ही आपकी कोई भी क्वेरी है, हमारा जो बैच आ रहा है उससे रिलेटेड जो 21st से है, इस पे अभी डिस्काउंट भी चल रहा था और अभी चल भी रहा है आज के दिन, और आज का दिन और है। सिर्फ हम आपको ये बैच दे रहे हैं 3499 रुपीज़ में। तो इस पे को जल्दी से परचेज कर लीजिए, और बैच से रिलेटेड कोई भी क्वेरीज हो तो इन नंबर्स पे संपर्क कर लीजिए। एग्जाम बट के ऑफिशियल जो ऑफिशियल आपको लिंकेजेस दी हुई हैं, जो हमारी वेबसाइट है और इसके साथ साथ हमारी जो ईमेल है, इन पे भी आप अपनी क्वेरीज को पूछ सकते हैं। सो इन एवरी वीडियो you can be watching these type of slides, because these are the german of our exam but channel, because just to connect with us you all need to know us, what exactly we are doing here and what is our motive. So हम लोग सोशियोलॉजी के लिए यहाँ तैयारी करा रहे हैं और आपको उनको जानना चाहिए। तो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो, और जल्दी से सोशियोलॉजी के जो हमारा बैच है उससे जुड़ जाइए ताकि आप लाइव क्लासेस अच्छे से कर सकें। सो स्टे ट्यून्ड विथ एग्जाम बट। टाटा बाय बाय, टेक केयर।